performance today.
Now with the he'll look to get something. Been going here in this scoreless ball game.
Kevin Boone.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. Todd Nose waits on deck. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. He'll try it again, 3-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Kearns recovers, and the throw is there to record the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Boone comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Casto in foul ground makes the play, and there are two gone now. Ready once again, Kevin Boone. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Hey, rip it, kid. Let's go.
Now the 0-1. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And, Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitch before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Ready for another chance? Pierre Nieto. He'll start things out in the 6th. And if it really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah.
Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Kevin Boone. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding in once again, Terrence Swanson.
Leading
and
up
at
for
this point of the
Montgomery,
game, I think it's
center
clear
fielder,
that the plan of attack
Terrence
against the top of the order
Swanson.
has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Arias. Now at the plate,
Now
Kevin Boone,
center
0 for
fielder,
4 with a strikeout
Kevin
thus far.
Boone.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Swanson comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. And he will scurry back to first. Digging in and looking for more, Calvin Kearns. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Pops this one up. Barehanded at his knees. What a play. And just like that, this one is over. 8-5 tonight. The Generals secure their 10th victory of the season. Ruby De La Rosa gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Jackson Generals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Braden Shipley will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Batting fourth, center fielder.
Now at the plate, Kevin Boone. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. And the runner will get back standing.
One time right here.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4. A pitch out, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Stepping in and ready for another shot,
The
Calvin
catcher, number
Kearns.
14.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kearns.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Arias is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Boone. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Boone.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
And he's right here one time. There you go, left fly.
Curveball that time, not even close. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Let's go.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
To 2-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down.
Here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at, with this situation with 2 guys already on, you don't want to load the bases. You got to come after him, make him swing the bat.
And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. Digging in now, Miles Hurst comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Boone is after it. And that's the 3rd out. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Into the box now, Leo Peralta. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A runner on first with 2 away.
Hey, here we go.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Boone ranging forward. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, Matt, that's his 8th game with that hit right there. 8 games in a row he's swinging the bat. We've been watching him over this week just scorch.
So coming to the plate, Alexi Casto. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Arias sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The runner scores from second. And the second run will score as well.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Digging in once again, Kevin Boone. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Hey, put one in the gap right here, huh?
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Stepping in, Kevin Boone. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Oh, what an effort. Line drive over the third baseman's head, but did you see how high he got off the ground? What an effort to try to grab that ball.
So digging in now, Pablo Colon. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty. If you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Here we go. Need you right here.
From the belt, the pitch to third. Fielded cleanly, and 8 innings have come and is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Now at the plate, Miles Hurst.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Come in. Hold on to it.
4-2 the final score tonight. Michael Bolero earns the win, his second, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Lewis Cummings records the save. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Jackson Generals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Boone is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. And with that, here's a look.
Well, Matt, this game's going to be a slugfest. I mean, to me, the key might be getting in that bullpen first. Who scores early? Who's able to get in that pen and just continue to keep the pressure on the other club?
Moving under it, Swanson. 2 gone. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up. Stepping in,
and
Kevin Boone. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Fielder, Kevin Boone.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. So stepping in, Kevin Boone, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Boone.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Get your pitch, drive it right here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 5 innings complete, and Montgomery's out in front here, 2-1. In now, Kevin Boone presents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
The 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Casto is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Lance Kennedy earns the win, his second. Adrian Peralta is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. Lewis Cummings hammers down the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to the show. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Jackson Generals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ready now, Kevin Boone, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Hot shot on the ground to short. Ludwig comes up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Biscuits lead it 2-0. Said Peralta. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Leo Peralta.
Ready on 1 and 2. Pulled toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. So striding forward now, Robbie Skinner. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Skinner.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Boone on the move, and that retires the side. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Striding in, Josh Jones. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for it.
Into the box, Kevin Boone. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Boone.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Coming to the plate now, Dante Ludwig. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Boone coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit. No. Digging in, Kevin Boone. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Boone.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Jones is under it near the mound. 2 gone. Now to the plate, Adrian Castaneda. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Lifted in the air to center. Boone has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, Kevin Boone. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
2 down, runners at first and second.
Hey, right guy. No one better. Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Punch up for us.
Softly hit toward the hole. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, that's a nice infield single, and was he flying down the line or what? But, man, you should say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
No.
Now the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Skinner is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands. The bases loaded. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our top player.
Getting off to a hot start can electrify a clubhouse, engendering a sense of limitless possibilities.
And the wheels will spin now, as with runners at second and third and 1 away, we'll see a pinch hitter in this spot.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Hey, we're patient.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
No one better. Let's do it.
Here's the 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team.
Your attention,
Steve
please.
Hathaway gets
Now
the call from the
Jackson.
pen to take over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Oliver Drake claims the win out of the pen, his
Here
first.
now our final
Donovan
line score.
Ritchie.
First for the victorious.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with us. Into the box now,
Batting
Kevin
third,
Boone.
center
First
fielder.
chance for him here in the
Kevin
top of the first with
Boone.
nobody on. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. HR, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
And this is fouled at the plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Fouled straight back. Now another 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. Now to the plate, Luis Veras. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Veras.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Boone is after it. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Ready for another chance. Kevin Boone. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here we go.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Perez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Ready once again, Kevin Boone. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. So no runs on one base. Striding in once again, Henry Pena comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. McCall ranging back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call in the previous pitch, which could have been strike.
Digging in once again, Jason Walter. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Boone. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Boone.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Perez is there. 1 down.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Leading off for Biloxi, left fielder.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And the pinch hitter is retired here. 1 away. Digging in, Cesar Perez. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Cesar Perez.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Boone shading to his right, and that retires the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and the home team leads it. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Boone. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he takes ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Let her rip. Here we go.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
6-0 the final shutout score today. Luis Veras takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Coming up, we've got a good match. Jordan Quinones will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, his last 3 outings have been I'd say inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games.
HR are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing their ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with him. Okay, okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace.
Hit hard to the right side. Speared on the dive. Wow. Safe. Ready now, Todd knows, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Manzanillo sprinting after it, and that's the 3rd out. So they get a couple of men into scoring position here, but can't get the key hit to bring them around. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. At the plate, Jason Walter. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Jason Walter.
Hey, 2 down here.
Here it comes on 1-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Boone looks up. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. 2-run shot to straightaway center. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Wow, not every call.
Into the box, Kevin Boone. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Boone.
Into the windup and the pitch. Popped up. Rutledge is there for it. 2 gone. Digging in, Cesar Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cesar Perez.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Boone is in pursuit. 2 down. Digging in for his second at bat, Oliver Machado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The home team leads this thing 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Boone, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Jordan Quinones. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Arias is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Ready for another shot now. Kevin Boone.
The center fielder, Kevin Boone.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball.
No one better. Clutch up right now, babe.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2.
Good. No one better.
1-2. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will land foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's inside.
And that misses 2-2.
Drive those guys in. Here we go. Come on.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Now another 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at-bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Ready with another 2-2. Another one sent foul. Here's another 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
All right, come on now, let it fly.
The next 3-2. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible. But that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
So striding forward now, Todd knows. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and the home team leads it 2-1.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Jordan Quinones earns his first win of the season. Derek Agee pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Donovan Ritchie earns the save out of the bullpen, his 9th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Nation.com.
Here now our final line score. First for the Victoria Shuckers. 5 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base.
So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and 1 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Boone.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Manzanillo is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Maurice.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
8-6 the final score tonight. Steve Hathaway claims the win out of the pen, his first. Dalton Minton wraps it up for the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
6 runs, 17 hits. 1
The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage.
Hey, you're fixed. Drive the deep. I'll hit.
So stepping in, Kevin Boone. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pena giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the. So digging in now, Henry Pena. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Henry Pena.
1-2. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Boone is after it. He gets there, but he missed it. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Now batting, Kevin Boone. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Boone.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early.
Come on, baby.
In now, Kevin Boone. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Here we go, kid. Here we go.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me. How are they going to manufacture? Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run. They can possibly push him forward.
Now at the plate, Esteban Encarnacion. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Come
on now, 1 pitch right here.
The 2-1 on its way. There he goes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Manzanillo racing back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Pablo Colon. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Quick check on that tying run at first. And they got him. Now at the plate, Kevin Boone.
Center fielder, Kevin.
Into the windup and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 0-2. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there, because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lifted the other way out to left center. Manzanillo sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
Pitch. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the sun. Now at the plate, Alexi Lopez. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Boone moves over, 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now in the box, Kevin Boone. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Boone.
And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the visitors.
Digging in to try it again. Kevin Boone comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Kevin Boone.
Lifted in the air to right field. Arellano is in pursuit, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
The shortstop.
Ready for another chance? Todd knows. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Dribbled to the right side. And a good throw gets him one gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 15. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One out and a runner on third. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they can't even get one on the play as the squeeze works to perfection that time. So credit him with an RBI. Stepping in, Kevin Stevenson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Kevin Stevenson.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Boone sprinting after it. One out. As we play the top of the... Trying to pick things up where we left off. Kevin Boone, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Digging in once again, Todd knows. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that is through into center field. A base hit. Boone Rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score from second here as that breaks it open to a 6-0 lead. So they continue to swing the bats well here in the opening month. Striding in once again, Martin Pena, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Boone on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready once again, John Ramsey. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And here's a ball hit in the air. Fuentes is after it, and he brings it in for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Boone. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. On the ground up the middle. Ramsey scoops it up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Martin Pena. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Boone on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Striding into the box, Eli Arellano, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here's a blooper out toward left center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Down to the final strike, he gets a base hit. Hey, keep it alive, keep it moving. Feeling pretty good about himself right there. Now you give your team a continual chance.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Braden Shipley earns his first win of the season. Alejandro Ojeda couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Moses Rasmussen takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Jackson Generals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Derek Agee will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Matt, he's got a sub-2 ERA. Sub-2. We're talking about changing the height of the mound. He's been so dominating. I mean, this is historical stuff. So I don't look for things to change. He's in such a great rhythm and a great groove right now. We'll see if we get another performance out of him like they've seen most of the year.
Boom.
Hey, one pitch right here. One out.
From the stretch, Kevin Boone comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nobody likes
this. Ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The throw home. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
Well, they scored a lot of runs yesterday, and they score one here. Maybe the bats are clicking again. They're getting right back to work where they left off yesterday.
Stepping into the box, Lorenzo De Jesus, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Well, Matt, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he's a little bit late. 96 miles an hour is tough to catch up to. But I got to give him credit. He did put the barrel on it.
So striding forward now, Todd Knows. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Colon. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200. So he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Generals are on top, 1-0.
Hey, just you and him. Jam yourself.
Standing in, Greg Rose, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
Time for a look at them. These guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5.
Center fielder, Kevin Boone.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now that's a swing you want to put in your memory bank. He got off to a slow start here in April, but that's something to build on. And if he can continue to move forward, we'll see him get the average up soon.
Digging in, Lorenzo De Jesus.
First baseman, Lorenzo De Jesus.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Stepping into the box, Todd Knows. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Knows.
Wait for a good one, huh?
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Pablo Colon.
A little roller toward the hole. Oh, behind the back. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Generals lead it 2-0. Digging in now Kevin
batting,
Boone.
center
Couple
fielder,
of singles to his
Kevin
credit thus far.
Boone.
This one's flared toward left center. Thomason is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Now to the plate, Billy Conley. 1 for 2 on his line
Billy
so far in the game.
Conley.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Montag takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Stepping up now, Kevin Boone. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Now will step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. First offering on its way. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Now the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a base hit. Fuentes is on his way home. The runner scores from second, but no, he puts on the brakes and will head back first.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up. And slam can't beat you if you happen to give one up. That's a big run.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Shortstop, Todd Nose.
As he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Into the box now
batting,
Pablo Colon.
Pablo Colon.
Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no error. Ready for another shot now. Gregory Thomason. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Boone is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. 4-0 the score tonight. Derek Agee notches his 3rd win of the year. Maurice Payne turns in 2 1/3 out of the bullpen to earn the save, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Chattanooga Lookouts. A right-handed native of the Dominican Republic will be the starter. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's a guy who's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Addison is there, and he has it for the out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Well, this is a tough lineup right here. Bunch of young bloods, youngsters coming right at you. They're aggressive. They're excited to be there. And I think they have the advantage because you haven't seen them before as the pitcher. And I know that.
At the plate, Kevin Boone. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Boone.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball one, no
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Hey,
The 1-0 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lopez sprinting after it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move. So striding in, Greg Rose. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field.
I got it.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Chattanooga leads it here 3-1. At the plate, Kevin Boone, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Addison has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they'll get a step closer. It's a sac fly to make it a 3-2 game now. Settling in now, Alexi Lopez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Lopez.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Boone moving in. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Striding in, Kevin Stevenson. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Stevenson.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Moving under it, Boone. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing here this half. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the set. Into the box now, Kevin Boone. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it. Let's go.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. The 0-2 home. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, you got it. No one better.
Ready on 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
They have a rip right up there now, huh?
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
So coming to the plate, Lorenzo De Jesus. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch down the first baseline. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Kevin Boone.
Center fielder, Kevin Boone.
Get a good rip on it, huh?
First delivery to him on the way. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
That is what every hitting coach in the game teaches you to do. Don't ever try and do too much with a pitch. Just use the whole field and go with the pitch wherever you can. Pushes it down the line, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Lorenzo De Jesus.
Oh, baby, see you drive it.
Line to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Oh boy, way to get on the sack. Checked out for the tear.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming in the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
10-3 at the end of this contest. Moses Rasmussen earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Neil Steiner works 2 full innings in relief to record the Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Digging in, Justin Prescott. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Justin Prescott.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Boone is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, Matt, the key to this ball club, it's going to be a slugfest. We're at that point.
Standing in, Kevin Boone. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Prescott is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no error. At the plate, Eli Arellano. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Hey, nobody out now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Boone. 1 down. Striding in once again, Kevin Boone comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Boone.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Let's go.
The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, that's a nice piece of hitting. He hung him a split, and he stayed right on it. If it starts high, you let it fly. If it stays low, you let it go.
Socrates Brito, the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Socrates Brito.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Looped out toward third. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Ready for another chance? Rick Falk. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Rick.
No one out with a runner at second. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Boone on the move. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. Stevenson rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score the runner from second. And he's safe. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Rose. A hit in 2 tries so far. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped up. Oh, and he misses it. In to score, the runner from third. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Well, we all...
Settling in now, Martin Pena. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Arias giving chase, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Boone. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Hit on the ground to third. A dive. He's got it. He is out. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a digging in to try. And again, Eli Arellano 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Boone. And the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Now at the plate, Kevin Boone.
Center fielder, Kevin Boone.
Counts 1-0.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, let it rip one time. Need you right here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another shot now, number 15. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Right side. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And no shot to recover on the throw to first, and there are 2 on as we'll see how this is scored. Digging in once again, Anthony Smith. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. They're going to try to wave that runner around third. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Now you're down 1 with that hit right there. Now you're one big swing away from walking them off.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game.
A fast-developing prospect has his first encounter with the media. If his progress continues, it will be the first of many such encounters. This aspect of life as a ball player will demand the learning of an entirely new kind of skill set.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Jackson Generals. Ready now, Kevin Boone. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. HR our home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Well, man, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. Back-to-back changeups, and fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Hey, keep it going.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Marchetti has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for round number 2. Into the box now, Antonio. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Boone moves over. 1 down. Standing in. Sam De La Rosa.
Fielder Sam De La Rosa.
The windup and the 0-1. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. Brito has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Now at the plate, Howard Marchetti.
Batting 6th. Third baseman.
Into the windup, ready
Howard
with the payoff pitch.
Marchetti.
High in the air out to center field. Boone moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Jackson leads this one 3-0.
Leading off for the Generals.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Boone. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at 3rd. No swing. It's ball 1.
See it up. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
To short. McGee has it. And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first. Digging in to try it again. Todd knows.
Shortstop. Todd knows.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Number 15. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Hit on the ground out to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double. Striding in once again, Robert Paquette. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Come on, big guy.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Colon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Hey, come on,
the 1-2 pitch. This one's down to 3rd. Reined in. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Generals lead it 3-0. Stepping into the box, Kevin Boone. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
First offering on its way. A
Outside,
fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Hey, come on, big dog.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Ready once again, Kevin Boone. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the seventh.
Boone.
From the stretch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Hey, hit me a seed right here.
0-1 count and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, like a kid up there, huh?
And a neck-high fastball that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So it's an inning-opening single to kick off their half of the seventh.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Todd Note.
0-1, here's the pitch. Drilled to the right side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, the good ones have that bat control. You see right there, he had a hole on the right side. First baseman was holding, second baseman playing double play depth, and he shot it right through there on the right side for the hit. Nice job.
Now batting, number 15.
In now, number 15. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Robert Paquette. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5 to 4 to 3 to end the threat. The 3 of us return.
Here we go. He's right here.
Digging in once again, Kevin Boone. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Boone.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. De La Rosa is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. 4-2 the final score tonight. Ruby De La Rosa earns the win, his second, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. Daryl Comstock worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Striding into the box, Kevin Boone, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. HR, you take a look at our home-standing ball club as they come into this one tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Stepping up now, Lorenzo De Jesus.
First baseman, Lorenzo De Jesus.
Let's go.
Runner goes for second. Pitch misses. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Come on now, get your pitch up there.
Hit toward the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to cap. Stepping into the box, Bartolo Spanos. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Brito on the move. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. A chance now to take a look at.
Well, you're already down 3. You can't worry about that. Still play with your game. You got a lot of baseball left. Get maybe 1 inning. Simple way. Try to get at their pitcher and get your team right back in the game.
Kevin Boone is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Montag rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to narrow the gap to 3-1 now. So striding forward now, Lorenzo De Jesus. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Smoke toward third. He's right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 hits. So coming to the plate, Juan Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Juan Garcia.
Now a flare out toward right center. Brito coming in. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Wow, nice piece of hitting. The ball's on the outside half.
Ready for another shot now. Kevin Boone. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A dive, but he's back.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Grip it and rip it.
First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Liner towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Digging in, Howard Marchetti. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Howard Marchetti.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulled toward right center field. Boone giving chase. And that retires the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 5 innings complete. Digging in and looking for more. Juan Garcia. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Garcia.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Brito is in pursuit. He gets there and makes a fine running. Stepping in, John Otto. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Boone racing back at the track. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Now the relay home. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now. At the plate, Kevin Boone. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Kevin Boone.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. De La Rosa is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Now batting, Bartolo Spanos. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Spanos.
And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right.
So digging in now, Sal Bowman. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Bowman.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Nose ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Also striding in, Kevin Boone, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Oh, and that liner caught him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. Into the box, Lorenzo De Jesus. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Lorenzo De Jesus goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. De La Rosa is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. Herb Plummer earns the win, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Flezak, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's covered. Into the box now, Kevin Boone. First shot for him here. 2 hits and 5 trips a night ago. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. HR, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, they won their game last night. I think that's a big sign. They're starting to play good baseball. I talked to the manager. He loves how they compete.
Lifted into center field. Bowman moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Boone. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right here. Let's get your pitch.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Let's go now. One time.
1-0 count. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a looper to left. De La Rosa is over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5.
Here we go, boys.
Coming to the plate now, Killian Ostalaza.
Right fielder, number 19.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Montag onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good.
Now at the plate, Kevin Boone. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. De La Rosa is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. And he will scurry back. Standing in, Bartolo Spanos. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Montag is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Digging in now, Sam De La Rosa. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Sam De La Rosa.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Boone is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in and looking for more, Sal Bowman. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Bowman.
5-2 is our score here in inning number 6.
2 down now.
He's running towards second. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Ostalaza is on his way home. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed.
Ready once again, Kevin Boone.
Center fielder, Kevin Boone.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Derek Agee with his 4th win this season. Dalton Minton wraps it up for the save, his 10th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
No errors.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup. Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Boone, and he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. HR, our home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
And here we go. You got this.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Striding into the box, Matthew McGee, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. High in the air out to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Harold? Digging in to try it again, Kevin Boone. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
A leadoff base hit, that's the last thing he wanted to see here to start the 3rd inning. He's already given up 5 hits. He's been struggling, been pitching out of the stretch, hasn't looked comfortable. 19. This could be a short game for him.
Comes set, and the 0-1. This one's flared out toward left. De La Rosa moving forward. He's got it 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Smith.
The first baseman, Anthony Smith.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Soft liner to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Didn't try to do too much with it. 2 strikes on him. He just fights it off and flips it into right field.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eli Valdez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. There's one onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. So a good job for him there to back. Striding in once again, Kevin Boone. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Now here's the pitch. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Digging in once again, Socrates Brito. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Bowles backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Ready for another chance. Anthony Smith. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. A pause and the 0-2. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. On to second, but it's a wide throw and the shortstop can't recover.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Ready for another shot now. Eli Valdez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Valdez.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Todd Nose comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5.
Let her fly. Let her fly.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Digging in, Kevin Boone. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Boone.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. In to score, the runner from second. The relay. Throw won't get him.
Well, he went up there with the game plan looking for one specific pitch, and he got it. He hit it hard. When a guy hits the ball that hard, you know he was looking for it.
So digging in now, Socrates Brito. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Hey, your pitch.
Ready on 0-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. Striding in, Darren Cox. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Cox.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Brito moving in, and that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So striding forward now, Killian Ostalaza. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Hey, let's hold him right here.
The 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
Boone is there. 2 gone. Ready now, Kevin Boone. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Boone.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
On the ground to the right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, I love it when guys are aggressive with the runner in scoring position. First pitch, he jumps all over it to drive in the run.
Now at the plate, Socrates Brito. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here's the 1-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Generals are on top, 12-1. So stepping in, Sam De La Rosa. Starting things for
Leading
his
off
side
in the
in the
bottom of the
ninth
ninth,
as they face the
left fielder,
improbable odds of
Sam
trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
12-1 at the end of this one. The Generals get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Adrian Peralta takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Esteban Gonzalez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop. Herb Plummer, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, his last outing, he did his job. I mean, he didn't give up a run. He did a nice job, gave his team an opportunity, and he picked up the win. So he is throwing the ball as good as he can right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. And he'll, in fact, just tag the runner headed down the line to take the sure out.
Sometimes for a first baseman.
Stepping into the box, John Otto. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Ready on 1 and 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Boone is after it. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Oh, no. Looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that.
So striding in, Kevin Boone. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Kevin Boone.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Otto on the move. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll get there as he kicks off the third with a leadoff triple.
Well, the key to hitting triples is being aggressive right out of the box. He smokes this thing to the outfield and is thinking 3 bags the whole way. And by the time they can get the ball back in, he's on his way to third with a leadoff triple.
In now, Lorenzo De Jesus. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lorenzo De Jesus.
Hey, let it rip.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing, and he popped him up. And that will not score the run from third. McGee will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Digging in, Todd Nose.
Shortstop, Todd Nose.
Hey, needs it right here. Needs
0 and 2. Here it is. Here's a pop-up now. Cox camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, number 15. Switch hitter batting left here. Comes set with the 0-1. Hard on the ground toward short, and that is through into left field, a base hit, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, he really picked his team up right there. After the pop out, you're thinking, oh, we may not score. Then he hops up there with 2 outs and drives in the run. That just lifts everybody's spirits.
Stepping up now, Kevin Boone. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Boone.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Garcia coming on, and this will land foul. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Garcia sprinting after it, and a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. Around second, he's on his way to third, and he is in there.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Standing in, Lorenzo De Jesus. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Into the box, Todd Nose. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Nose.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
And here with the infield back.
Stepping in, John Otto. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Coming to the plate now, Juan Garcia. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Garcia.
The 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it.
That ball is above the zone. He got his hands on top of it, the old tomahawk, and got a base hit.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kevin Boone. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Standing in, Kevin Boone. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. Always looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing.